It's a blessing to be here. I love two parents deeply. I met the church Christmas 1971 in the Netherlands. I joined 72, and I met two father as parents in 1973 in Belgrade.
Your name?
My name is Bob Exler, and I'm from Texas. Although I live in Houston, I was blessed with a wonderful wife in 2075. I'm sorry. We had our anniversary this year, and she had a vision of two father when she was living in Boulder, Colorado, right across from the World Carp Center. Right before she came to the center, when she saw father's picture, she joined that same weekend. Unfortunately, that World Carp Center, that baby seat center, is not there anymore. Anyway, I am now HCLC leader. I'm very blessed to work with Hyung Jin, also with Jim Gavin. And we have a prayer breakfast. We have OSDPs with all of clergy. And we always need a statement of purpose of HCLC. And it says to unify the body of Christ and all Abrahamic faiths, to foster denominational unity, to dissolve the racial barriers by practicing the principles of loving one's enemies, to promote moral direction for America and world leaders. And finally, point 5, to promote the blessing of marriage at the end of divorce, as well as strengthening family ties and cultivating a healthy environment for the youth in the family and the community. And I'm devoting my life for this mission. I want to work with Reverend Jenkins to fulfill the 13,000 clergy goal. So I feel many times I'm a Lone Star Ranger in Texas, because I see very few of our Blessed Central families involved in outreach. And I hope that this can be a new beginning for our movement, because there has been a dark cloud in our movement. And I want to thank you for being here. I also want to hope and pray for the opening and reconciliation in our own movement. I don't know what your position on it is. I used to work with your older brother in the boat business for many years, and I thought he had a very loving heart for two parents, and he was very sincere. Now, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. But I know that two parents are perfect, and that we have the perfect solution. So thank you for asking me this question. And it's just
I think reaching out to the clergy has been amazing for America. I mean, working with Christian clergy, of course, other denominations, Abrahamic faiths, as you mentioned, has been very beneficial for our community. I mean, the communities that have done that have really worked closely with Christian clergy. I feel a difference in, there's many good elements that we receive from that relationship. So, I think that's, of course, very, very important. I mean, Father has always been trying to work in reaching out to the clergy. And, of course, the Christian congregations, and as well as you guys work with the clergy, you work many times with the congregations. So yeah, that really is, I think, has a absolutely, and of course in the end we have to minister to them too, as we do. And so I think that has been very, very beneficial for our communities to work with Christian. We cannot do that. It's very hard to do that in Korea, to get to the level that you guys have gotten to. There's huge blocks because of the strong Korean Presbyterian style. But the breakthroughs you guys have had here with working with clergy, very impressive, and is up. Without that foundation, Father wouldn't have given the 172. The blessing of the engrafting of the Korean names all to the clergy. So I think it's absolutely absolutely necessary to continue to bring Christianity closer. They are the chosen and prepared faith to truly understand, true parents. They're waiting for Jesus to return, and so I definitely look forward to working with the clergy and stuff like that. Obviously, I have a lot of other responsibilities, in Korea. Practically, I'm going to have to go back and forth between America and Korea. There's no way I can just stay here. So it will be practically 1 month here, 1 month there, probably something like that. But I'm very thankful for the work that Michael has done in ACOC and you guys have done. And Father, of course, as you know, was always very happy when he saw the clergy, very happy. So, yes, that's very important. I absolutely think that's very important. In terms of the whole issue with unity in our movement, I think we have to be very clear with what we want. Do we want a superficial type of unity, which is, many people say, oh, why can't the true children just get along? So a superficial type of unity would be all the true children singing on stage, kumbaya or something like that, but really having no real purpose, united purpose. And that is, I think, that's fake. I think that's a show. I don't think that's real. And that's definitely not something that I think is, that's not the goal. What unites us as true family is not the fact that we're just siblings. What unites us, because we're so different, each one of us, and we all have different life courses, we all have different educational backgrounds, we all have different hobbies, we all have different, if you have siblings, everybody's different. What unites us and allows us to work together is if we have the same purpose in life. That's what unites us. And for us, for me, the members of True Family that I work with, they share the same purpose. They share the purpose of glorifying true parents, proclaiming them to the world, and and working for their glory. That is the basis upon which unity can arise. Everybody has their 5% responsibility. I can only do my 5%. I can't make anybody else. I can't force or send a militia or put guns to people's heads and make them do their 5%. I can only do my 5% and pray that everybody also is working on theirs. And at the same time, I think principally we have to be clear that horizontal unity only comes on the foundation of vertical unity. Horizontal unity cannot come without vertical unity. And so the issue, I hear in many cities, saying, you're able and you should be like Jacob and things like that. But people forget that in those cases, there's no true parents. There's no parents. Parents are not there. Whereas in the case of True Family, in the case, I think you're talking about Hyung Jin's case, and in that case, true parents are here. So it's very clear where we should align, where we should connect. So I love Hyung Jin. In high school, I hung out with him so much. We used to dance battles. He did Michael Jackson style. I did, more Usher style. Young people know the dance battle thing, and so we had great times together. Love him as a brother always. But horizontal unity can only come with vertical unity, and that's the deep unity. So but we always want to pray, and we always want to. We know that God is in control. We know true parents are here. So, there's always, yes. Thank you.